Andarigu Namaskara. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are finding inverse functions and relations. So my first question is, find the inverse of the function f of x is equal to x plus 3. Write your answer in the form ax plus b. So you have to write in the form ax plus b. First we have to find the inverse of the function. What is the given function? F of x is equal to x plus 3. You have to find the inverse of this function. That is f inverse of x. You have to find f inverse of x. For this, first step is, we know that f of x is equal to y, where x is input, y is our output. For each value of x, it produces exactly one value, that is exactly one output, y. The first step is, you have to take y is equal to x plus 3. So f of x is equal to x plus 3, and we know that f of x is equal to y, so compare. That means our y is x plus 3. The second step is, you have to swap x and y. Here you have to swap x and y. This is second step. That means in place of y you have to write x, and in place of x you have to write y. Swap x and y. You will get x is equal to y plus 3. Now we have to solve for y. Next step, solve for y. That means you have to write y in terms of x. What is y then? Y is equal to, just take 3 to the left hand side of the equation. So x minus 3 is equal to y, or y is equal to x minus 3. So this is our inverse of the function f of x is equal to x plus 3. This is our inverse. F inverse of x is equal to x minus 3. So given function is f of x is equal to x plus 3. So inverse of this function is, that is f inverse of x is equal to x minus 3. So y is x minus 3, so f inverse of x is x minus 3. That means this x minus 3 is in the form of ax plus b. A is 1, b is negative 3. So this is in the form of ax plus b. That means our inverse relation, which is y is equal to x minus 3, is linear. We can write this in the form of linear equation ax plus b. So our inverse relation is linear with the slope is equal to 1. Let's go to second question. So our next question is, find the inverse of the function g of x is equal to negative 3x minus 2. Write your answer in the form ax plus b. So our given function is g of x is equal to negative 3x minus 2. We know that g of x is equal to y. Function is equal to y. Next step is, we have to take y as negative 3x minus 2. Compare here, our y is negative 3x minus 2. Our output is negative 3x minus 2. Next, what you have to do, you have to swap x and y. Here you have to swap x and y. That means in place of y we have to write x, and in place of x we have to write y. We are finding inverse, so you have to swap. Now you have to solve for y. you have to find y in terms of x. So let's solve this equation. X is equal to negative 3y minus 2. This means x plus 2 is equal to negative 3y, which is nothing but x plus 2 divided by negative 3 is equal to y. But you are asked to find y. You have to write y in terms of linear equation, that is ax plus b. You have to write this y in the form of ax plus b. So how to write this in the form of ax plus b? This can be written as x plus 2 divided by negative 3 can be written as x divided by negative 3 plus 2 divided by negative 3 is equal to y. Y is equal to ax plus b. So this x divided by negative 3 can be written as negative 1 over 3 times x, ax. Negative 1 over 3 times x plus negative 2 over 3. So now this is in the form of ax, where a is negative 1 over 3 plus b. b is negative 2 over 3. It means our inverse relation is linear with slope as negative 1 over 3 is our slope. Let's go to question number 3. My next question is, find the inverse of the function h of x is equal to negative 2x minus 2. Write your answer in the form of ax plus b. So what is given function is h of x is equal to negative 2x minus 2. So what is our first step? We have to take h of x is equal to y. So our output y is nothing but negative 2x minus 2. So y is, now we can compare, y is negative 2x minus 2. Next step, swap x and y. What is next step? You have to swap x and y. That means in place of y you have to write x. In place of x you have to write y. Now solve for y. You have to find the value of y now. That means solve this equation, x plus 2. This goes to left hand side is equal to negative 2y. X plus 2 divided by negative 2 is equal to y. Divide both sides by negative 2. Now, so we have to write this. This is our inverse. We have to write this inverse in the form of ax plus b. So y is equal to x divided by negative 2 plus 2 divided by negative 2. I can write this equation as x divided by negative 2 plus 2 divided by negative 2. That means y is equal to negative half times x is negative 1 over 2 times x. This can be written as negative 1 over 2 times x plus what is 2 over 2 or 2 over negative 2 is nothing but negative 1. 2 divided by negative 2 is nothing but negative 1. So our inverse relation, that is y, can be written as ax plus b. That's why our inverse relation is linear. We call our inverse relation is linear. So our inverse relation is linear with slope as negative half, negative 1 over 2. Try this question. Find the inverse of the function f of x is equal to x minus 8. Write your answer in the form ax plus b. Next, my question is, suppose if you are given a graph and asked to find this function has inverse or not, how do you find? So first you have to take a horizontal line. Take any horizontal line. So here you can see x produces only one input x. Here this is input x produces only one output, which is f of x. F of x is nothing but y. So x produces only one output, f of x. So that means this function has inverse function. Suppose a graph is given like this and function is given like this, and if you are asked to find whether this function is inverse or not, how do you find? Take a horizontal line again. Here y, that is f of x, is produced by how many input? Our output is produced by 2 inputs. That means, so this horizontal line intersecting the function at 2 points. A function is said to be inverse only when output is produced by exactly 1 input. Here our output here 4, 4. This is produced by 2 inputs. That means this function is not inverse function. See you in the next video. Bye bye.